Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Game Dojo. I am your host, the Game Ninja. Welcome to 24K movies, TV shows, and gaming reviews. Yes, the channel that gives it to you straight. If you like it, if we don't like it, if we're sad, if we're happy, if it's dog shit, we tell you. Our viewpoint and narrative are not bought and paid for. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you still want to, I mean, even if they want to pay me for it, it's not going to change. We are who we are to give you who we are, what we are, directly from the heart of the gamer nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. So what did we watch recently? Well, the Nightmare Creature put up a trailer on TikTok that interested me. The movie was called Reunion. It was basically a kind of a modern day Clue. I don't know if you ever watched the movie Clue with Tim Curry, Colleen Camp. It's basically an all-star cast, but based off the popular board game. It's a whodunit, what they did it, who done it with, basically like that. So that's what this was categorized as. It's from Paramount Movies and Paramount Pictures, and I was like, okay, I love murder mysteries. I'm into whodunits, so I would love to see this. So I got into it. I watched it. I'm going to let you guys see the trailer so that you know what you're in for, and we'll talk about it. We'll come back and talk about it right after the trailer. So 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll see you again, and we'll talk about it. Hold on 1 second.
So how do I look?
You look like Black Where's Waldo.
This is the outfit I lost my virginity in the night of the graduation.
No, you got an over the pants hand job.
It's gonna be a blast. Here comes trouble. Come here.
See?
They finally realize you're too short to reach the top shelf.
I don't miss that.
You guys haven't changed one bit.
What is this, your Tinder profile? Are you blocking yourself?
No.
That is a block of a block.
I stopped.
Amanda Tanner. I hear you running for office.
Congress.
Former cokehead to a congresswoman.
You knew about that?
Everybody knew.
To more innocent times.
High school is pretty brutal for some people.
Try marriage. Right?
I saw a dead squirrel in the driveway.
After years of you all telling me that I would never make it, somehow I'm wearing $62 shoes.
Edward 40 hands. Let's go!
Is everything okay there? I will help you.
Really?
Let me be first.
Who shut the power out?
Hey, Matthew.
Massey's dead.
The killer is one of us.
We're snowbound in this murder house.
Okay, so we have no Wi-Fi and the landlines are down.
Come on, people. What's the plan?
We should say how we feel. Be honest.
You gotta step up, man.
We're gonna search the house for the gun. And when we find the gun, we find the killer.
Now would be great. Or maybe even now. Did you find something? Me? Nothing.
I feel like I'm in my own real-life escape room.
It is wickedly exciting, isn't it?
Everyone's gone crazy! You see anything, just scream my name. Jesus, what?
I'm just practicing.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Reunion. Okay, so much to unpack from when I saw this. First of all, I gotta give a shout out. That's my boy up there. That's the Deep. I don't know if y'all watch The Boys. That's the Deep up there from The Boys. You got Nina Dobrev in here. Yo, you got Jamie Chung. There's just so many people here. This part is funny because if ever there was a part written for Kevin Hart, this was the part. Although he did a great job, masterpiece. But if ever there was a role for Kevin Hart missed out on that one. But he got so much going on in his life. But this movie surprised me in so many ways. I could have wished for it to be a little bit longer. That's probably one of the 2 or 3 negatives I had about it. Nothing huge. It had some funny parts. It had some crazy parts. I so miss this type of craziness. It's reminiscent of the 90s, like American Pie, Road Trip, Euro Trip, that kind of crazy zany action. There's a few scenes in here that push the envelope, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I like the whole whodunit thing. The problem is it didn't last long enough. I kind of wish there were a little bit more kills, and I kind of wish it was stretched just a little bit more. The end came very abrupt, but I understand. Sometimes longer movies now don't get too many views, and that's sad, because this movie is one of the ones that you did want to go a little bit forward. Having said that, halfway through, it could be the Ring of Power. Halfway through, I solved the mystery. Nothing against the cast, nothing against the writing, the direction, the acting, or production. Unfortunately, we watch a lot of true crime stories, and that stuff influences your mind on thinking and noticing and picking up on things, social cues, little tiny, minute, minuscule things that you just pick up and collect and collect and collect. And then sometimes all those little clues just come together, and it just, bing, the light bulb goes off, and you're like, I wonder. And then as it goes along, you get proven in your theory, and you're like, I solved it. I got it. I did that. And I kind of hate the fact that watching so much true crime ruined that for me, because the breadcrumb trail was rather brilliant, but it just got to a point where I was just like, I got it. And the funny part is I was watching it with the Nightmare Creature, and I said to her, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if so-and-so, like, that would be crazy. I was like, because, and I gave her the backup to the because, and she was just like, mm-hmm. And then as the movie started going forward, I was like, yo, so why did... See, this makes sense if you blah, 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 blah. And she was like, yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then when the reveal came at the end, I was like, did you see that? I was 100% correct. I hit every single last one of those points. I was like, that can't be. It has to be a twist. There has to be a twist. I couldn't have got it that well, but I did. And that's the thing about Clue. When you watch the old movie Clue, there were 3 endings that I liked at the end, because they solved it. And then as you're like, oh, well, that's the end of the movie, they're like, well, it could have happened this way, but how about this? And then they give you another alternate ending. Now, this is not on the DVD commentary. This is actually in the actual movie. And they're like, oh, so that's what happened. This person was the killer. And then they're like, well, it could have happened that way, but how about this? And then they give you another one, another scenario. And I like that because it literally made everybody guilty. And I love that. And in this movie, everybody had their own red herring about them. And some of them had real guilt about them. But the twist that we got, I kind of wish I didn't solve it, because I kind of ruined it for myself. But it didn't ruin the fun, because the reveal in the end was a lot of the fun. Like I said, my boy right here, he smashed the role, absolutely smashed the role. But there was a couple of times when he was acting and doing things, I was just like, I can hear Kevin Hart doing that role. I can hear Kevin Hart saying those and delivering those lines. Like, but I don't know if he's just the caliber of actor where he's too high for certain projects. But I liked who they chose. Everybody in here was pretty awesome. This was a good time. It was a good time. No brain required. It's not a glass onion. It's not the glass onion. Okay, so we can take that off the door. It's not the glass onion, but the glass onion was also rooted in seriousness. This does have seriousness because there's murders including in it, but there's also a lot of levity and humor. And I like that. Pretty damn awesome. I just wish it could have done with more. I wish they would have had more nights trapped in the blizzard with a few more murders. That would have added to the runtime a little bit, unfortunately, but it also would have added to the story significantly. Maybe they could have introduced a few more party guests to kill off. I would have enjoyed that. Maybe 3 or 4 more people, because I think there were only 2 murders together in this. Which I know that sounds bad because we watch, but it's a whodunit. Whodunit, there should be a bunch of people dead, not just 2 people. But I do like the fact they did it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, in the Game Dojo, the reunion is gold. The reunion is gold. I give it a gold. Absolute gold. It's not a platinum. I can't give it a platinum, unfortunately. because like I said, there are movies out there like The Glass Onion, the oh my god, the Murder on the Orient Express, Clue. There are better movies out there who done it that smash the genre correct. This was refreshing in a lot of ways. I just wish they had pushed a little bit more time frame into it. Like, this is the movie where we could have used a little more expository, like some more red herrings, some more twists and turns. That's what you want in a murder mystery. You want twists and turns, red herrings, to the point where you can't guess who did it until the reveal. But the movie was great. It was funny. I did laugh at a lot of different roles. I did laugh at a lot of different moments in here. The cast was great. Absolutely great. Yeah. Gold. We give Reunion a gold. I say watch it. Like it. If you're in for a laugh, it's there. It's that old school kind of humor. It's crude humor. So please be aware. There are some crude moments in here, so it's definitely not children friendly. Definitely not kid friendly. But if you are a fan of the genre of murder mysteries and whodunits, you owe it to yourself to watch The Reunion. I hope they do more projects. I would love for a part 2, him to get out of jail. Even the TV series Psych, they did quite a few whodunits. Even Cary Elwes was a part of one where he was like a French art thief robbery guy. I love the way things are strung along that way, and that is another favorite genre of mine besides death and apocalypse. I do like whodunits. I do like murder mysteries. There's actually a movie that came out called Murder Mystery this year too that was actually really good. Like I said, Reunion. It was worth it. It was worth the watch. I enjoyed it. It was something great. This is one of the 3 movies that I watched over the Memorial Day weekend, and I loved it. I really liked it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we give Reunion a gold. Thank you for joining me here in the Game Dojo. I am your host, the Game Ninja, directly from Gamer Nation with the Gaming Gauntlets, saying thank you for joining me. Thank you guys. You guys have blown up a lot of my movie reviews lately. I do appreciate that. We are a very small channel, and you guys have given us growth in ways we have never believed and never dreamed of. We just do it for the pure joy of watching and enjoying and talking to you about our favorite movies, our favorite games, our favorite TV shows. I would say songs, but songs ain't songs anymore. But so, just media. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, ladies and jelly spoons, I will check you guys later. I love this, and I love all of you. Thank you for stopping by. I'll check you out another day, another movie, another round. Maybe I'll be right side up, and the movie will be upside down. Think about it. Till next time, guys, I love you. Take care.